Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
This is HCAP.
And it's your boy, Jonathan Blake Vasquez.
And we are the True Hurt Podcast.
True Hurts Podcast.
And y'all, do they know why they call us True Hurts Podcast?
Why do
Let's
they
refresh their memory on why we are True Hurts Podcast. Why we became True Hurts Podcast.
Because we raw, we like an unprotected penis. raw and just in your face.
Wow. I mean, that's right. You on point, but damn, I didn't think you was about to go like that. I had no idea he was going left. But I should have known because he's left and I'm right, you know what I'm saying?
This guy clever.
Wait. But I'm just saying.
This guy clever. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah. That was two good ones.
But yeah. Why no, but what's your opinion?
I mean, no, you hit it on point, man. I mean, I wouldn't use that analogy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, we, like you said, we're the truth. We speak from our heart. We're vulnerable for you, for the ones that may be afraid to be vulnerable. And we're going to confirm and tell you the things that you may be already thinking or you never heard, and we're going to tell you in a way that's truthful and it's with love, but we're just being honest and not saying we're always right and not saying we wrong, you know what I'm saying? But, just take heed. Some of the things we say you might take away, some things we say you might take with you, so.
Absolutely. And that's why I use that analogy because you can kind of like say it like that because like a raw, you literally expose, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And anything can come out of it,
Exactly.
Us being so raw, you can as like a sexual, you can catch a disease, or us being so raw and content wise talking, we can catch backlash from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
Or we could make a beautiful creation and bring a baby into this world type of shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We could give life, so that's dope too, That's dope. So yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with a raw content. It's too many of y'all doing unprotected sex anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's why y'all ain't giving off no offspring and multiplying the earth, you know what I'm saying? So
hey man,
we in a protected sex era. Everything got to be with condoms. Like it's come on, man.
Yeah, and like back in the day, they didn't have no condoms. We had
right, and just like back in, I feel like at once upon a time, what we could say we want to say. Now I feel like people don't say how they truly feel because they don't want to be judged or they don't want to be vulnerable. Like so they wear a condom over their mouth.
Right.
So they won't have to hurt no one's feelings or something.
Exactly.
But take the condom off your mouth.
Y'all put filters on everything. Filters on your pictures. Filters, filters on your fucking in your mouth. Filter everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? We unfiltered. We raw. We raw,
uncut.
We say fuck it.
We got that great quality. You know what I'm saying? We
everything
pure,
raw.
We true. We eat good foods. We take care of ourselves. We love ourselves.
Everything raw from the
we
food.
Gonna speak truth. We gonna speak love. You know what I'm saying? We gonna speak positive stuff. At times it might be said a little. Alternatively,
you might have a comment or two for it, but that's what we want you. We want you to engage.
We want you to engage. We want you to comment.
Yeah.
We want you to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share with your friends.
We want you to have a conversation with your friend and be like, Harold and
Jonathan and Harold said these are ridiculous. That's what we want. We want you to comment. We want your feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want you to say, hey, what y'all feel about this? Talk about this. And we want to talk about that, We
want you to question the things that we say.
For sure. Question what we say.
Yeah.
Check what we say. Correct us if we need correction.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. We put iron sharpen iron, So
now that's all said and done.
Okay.
That people realize, who we are, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the down and dirty things that we're going to say.
Gritty.
You know what I'm saying? What should we talk about, man? We got a lot of shit to talk about. That's a lot. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We've been talking about a lot of personal things outside of the podcast. I was telling her, man, we need to bring this to the audience because, I feel like everybody can relate to this stuff. You know what I mean?
True.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say it because I'm the dude that's gonna go in raw. And look, I think women, should have a place in a man's world. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that I mean by that.
Yeah, like in a man's world?
In a man's world, because women, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, they perceive themselves as, like, different. you know, than how women back in the day were perceived. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they knew they had like a role almost. They had like roles. They had important roles. Don't get me wrong, but they were like, you know, you knew they were gonna cook, clean, and wash the clothes.
Okay, but there were also women
that were powerful.
Yeah. And that ruled, and there were queens and as well like that too. So you know, it's definitely both. Even those women of power still had roles and positions that they played within their relationship. So true, but they probably wasn't necessarily cleaning, cooking. They probably had a whole staff for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's true.
They probably was doing other type of duties, like Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Obama,
she ain't doing none of that.
She powerful. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now. I'm not gonna say she never do it. She probably still do it because that's love. I mean, a woman's gonna naturally do that. A woman gonna naturally care and nurture for her man. You know what I'm saying? And a man gonna make sure he care and nurture and provide for his woman. Now, the man's nurturing, woman's nurturing might be expressed differently.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
But as far as like you know, it's not all like, you know, the same, because every relationship and every woman is different. But at the same time, every woman has most women I encounter actually have the certain qualities that's nourishing. They have that woman's nature, and there's a man's nature as well. You know, so it's a duality to both, and it's a balance to both, and we should appreciate both. You know, and whenever we operate within those realms and within that energy, that's when we're most thriving and successful. Whenever we try to, you know, switch positions and wear a woman's shoes, a man's wear the other shoes, and we try to do that leads to chaos.
It definitely does. And
yeah, so we all have to know our strengths and, you know, our weaknesses and what our role is in life and our role is in each other's lives. You know, we have to realize that, understand that, communicate that, and know that, you know, and you have to kill that ego, you know. A lot of times we let our ego and our pride get in control of us, and it's like we don't want nobody to tell us nothing. Oh, you like you start catching attitudes, and you like all that stuff. That's uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? We gotta suppress that ego, you know.
So,
and that goes for men and women both.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So give me examples.
Examples of what?
Like what you were just saying, like, you know.
I feel like I said a lot, but
yeah.
Examples of what I'm saying, I guess, like
what you just...
Okay, so whenever a man and woman are in the house, you're in the house with your woman, it's late at night, you know, you hear banging at your door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not expecting nobody. Like, what the hell? Or you might hear somebody. You hear something in the room. Somebody trying to break in a window or something. You know. The man naturally is gonna go protect you and protect his home, and make sure his loved ones are protected and safe. Not saying the woman not gonna protect or do that type of thing. She gonna hold it down to a strong woman.
She gonna make sure the kids...
She gonna have that shotgun in the back and make sure the kids good.
Yeah.
She gonna make sure the kids good, right? Yeah. They safe, they comforted, they nurture, they all right. You know what I'm saying? She might grab the shotgun and be about that action too. Don't get it twisted. But she gonna naturally go to the kids, make sure the kids safe, like you said. The man gonna go see what the fuck going on at that door. You know, see what's up about that action. He gonna put his life on the line for his family. You know.
That's
true. And that's just an example. And a woman, like, man, a woman is beautiful. A woman is strong. Women, like, we need each other.
Woman is God.
Yeah. So I mean, we're all forms and shapes and lights of God. You know what I'm saying? We all beings of that, different expressions of that. You know, we're creations of that. So we all that. You know, but at the same time, like, they're just a different light of God, like you're saying. So you got to be your light. You got to be your light, you know? But different, our environment. Our environments have become to shape us into almost unnatural beings to a certain degree, you know? Like we not being totally true and one with ourselves. We wear makeup to cover our faces.
Right.
You know, we put wigs on and do things to our hair just to, you know, they've been doing things to the hair, no doubt. But we taking it to another extreme, you know. it's like we go indoors. You know what I'm saying? We do different. We just operate totally differently than when we were one with nature. You know, and I think this environment has.
Like a lot of women not even breastfeeding anymore. They're like they're letting that's
but thank God, thank the Most High that it's been. I feel like it's been a change of that as well. But that's all about perspective, because now that I look for that, I see that more.
Exactly, and that's crazy. I talked to somebody about that. Like, what we follow is all what we see. We don't see the other side of
because we always absorb with the other stuff. We gotta absorb
everything.
Our minds with what we want to see. Don't focus on what you don't want to see. Don't think about what you don't want to do.
But I think we should. I think
focus on what you want to do. Focus on what you want to see, and that's what you're gonna get.
I think though we should make it important to look at all perspectives, especially in our line of field right here in True Hurts.
Yeah.
Because we need to look at all aspects of life and how people look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Most
because
definitely.
We can understand where they're coming from and be like, not necessarily like they're right or anything, but we definitely need to see why they think the way they think, and it's because of this.
Exactly. So
you know what I mean?
And with that, we gotta seek to understand and then seek to be understood. You know?
So why do you think women want to be more in control of things, want to be more independent?
I think a lot of women, it stems from different experiences.
Okay.
Experience is just different experiences of life. So some women, they probably have experiences where, well,
we fucked up.
Where their mom might have depended on the dad so much to where she felt vulnerable, and when it didn't work out with them, she didn't have nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking at life totally different. You're looking at life like, man, that may happen to me, so I gotta move like this.
So it's daddy issues.
A lot of times.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. It is daddy.
Majority of the time.
The women that I know that are more independent and strong, and personally, the ones I know, they had like father issues. Like, their dad wasn't there.
Independent and strong, I feel like a woman that may not have dad issues can still be.
I mean,
independent and
I wouldn't
strong.
say independent and strong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm want to be more in control.
Independent is a good word.
Want to be more in control.
Yeah, independent and in control is definitely good words. Yeah. To use. I think that's definitely true. That's perfect. It's perfect. And then a woman that's seen like an example of that in her life, and and seeing it successful, and seeing structure, and see how that leadership and how that the structure in the home works.
Right.
She might look at life. She gonna respect her man totally differently than the other.
Right.
She be and like the reason why I say independent is a good word to use, because in a relationship, in a marriage, it's no independency. It's no independency. It's dependency. I'm dependent on you, and you're dependent on me, and we both vulnerable to that, and we work together to accomplish what we need to get through that. But we both dependent on each other. So how can you be independent in a relationship?
I don't know.
So that's not good.
Yeah.
You can't carry that in a relationship.
Because that's gonna cause problems.
Exactly. And even if you think you're independent, sometimes people think they're independent, don't be independent. So. And they still want to act like they're independent.
Right. But there's a lot of independent women, more independent women than usual too nowadays. Yeah,
especially in especially in black community.
And I know that's because of pop culture, has women thinking everybody thinking, not just women, everybody thinking women for women, you got a lot of you got your Amber Roses, you got your whoever Amber Rose, I can't even think of anyone right now, but it has a lot of strong independent women that basically saying don't need a man, you know what I'm saying, they could do good on their own.
Right. I mean, right now in this system you can.
Yeah.
But
there
was a time where men need a woman and women need a man. And even then, when they think they're independent, they still dependent on somebody. If you're dependent on the man you're working for, you're still dependent on the man you're working for. If you say, ain't no more job, you're fired, then you're not good. If, so a lot of people think they're independent and still be dependent on certain things. So what are you dependent on?
That's true. And I can blame. It goes deeper than what we see. You know what I'm saying? It was designed to make us this way.
Exactly.
And where the government, it supports the mom being independent. They want the families not to be apart.
They want the dad to be.
Yeah, they want the dad to struggle.
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah.
They want the dad to be gay or in jail or just fucking dead.
They don't want families to be together because they're stronger when they're together. And so it just goes deep and deep.
It goes deep.
You know what I'm saying?
The rabbit hole goes deep.
Right.
But we're not even gonna go to left like that. We're gonna keep this on a positive tip.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this. As a man, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna make sure I'm the best me.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That's great. Exactly. And so as a man, what's you playing your part? Let's talk about that.
Me playing my part?
Yeah, as a man, what's you playing your part? And then what do you expect from your woman to play her part as?
Well, I'm single, so I can't.
But I'm just speaking
but speaking in the future, like, I'm gonna be a provider straight up. Like, I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna make sure.
What are you gonna provide?
Provide shelter. Provide, food. Provide love. Provide. I'm gonna be providing a lot. I can't even name everything. It's top things that I'm naming right now that pops in my head.
I'm gonna join this with you because I feel like we're gonna have similar.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna provide knowledge as well.
Knowledge. Absolutely. You gotta provide knowledge.
Exactly. I'm gonna provide all our business necessities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's provided for.
Provide. Yeah.
Provide for sure. Most def.
And
not saying. And I still. If my woman want to make money, she want to do her own thing, she got her own career going, that's dope. More power to you. I think it's responsibilities that come before that as well, though, like being a mother and other things like that. But, it's time for everything.
Absolutely.
But I just don't expect my woman to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Don't worry about that. I'm not even worried about that. I want to pay my bills at the beginning of the year. I want to pay all my bills for the whole year. And not even worry about bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bills. And we keep it pushing.
That would be dope.
No,
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, bills are paid for the year, so we're not worrying about that. We just worrying about growth. We worrying about thinking, solving world problems, taking care of our family. We worrying about doing God's work. We're not really worrying about bills.
Yeah, our mind be like so caught up and distracted by other stuff that we don't even focus on the main things that are really going on around us.
Exactly. I want my woman I want to be able to bring in bread, the money, and my woman to be like, okay, babe, look, she planning it. Just go right here, just go right there, just go right there, and then we got money for that. Boom. She just pushing everything where it need to be and all of that. I want my woman to be on that type of level. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some boss shit right there.
I want my woman taking care of the household.
It's called an empire, baby.
Yeah, I want my woman to take care of the household. Not saying she gotta she gotta clean up everything personally, cook everything. No, but if you need to go hire somebody to come help you clean the kitchen or do whatever you need to do, just make sure the household is straight and in order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Provide a good home for our kids and for us.
If you want to watch Power and watch the beginning seasons. How Ghost's wife was, she's boss.
Yeah, she's a boss.
And she was anything that Ghost needed, she was on it. Like on it.
Whatever for the team, for them, for each other.
And she was
exactly.
She was playing she was
playing her role.
Playing her role. And her role was important for real.
But she did get cheated on though. But I mean, that's the whole other topic.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. You just gotta watch it.
A whole nother episode. But
I'm talking about the positives out of that.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the structure.
You know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
And I need that's how I want.
That's how I'm trying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to rock. That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no trying to rock. That's how I'm rocking. So anything other than that is cool. I'm not saying that every woman got to be like that. You could be what you want to be. You could be who you want to be. More power to you. But I'm just saying the woman in my life and the JV expressing the woman in his life, that's what that's our expectations. That's our bar. And that's what it is. I want a woman to be like, what you need today, babe? You know how can I help you with anything?
And I think every woman honestly wants that as well.
And I'm gonna do the same thing.
Honestly, I think every woman wants that.
What you need today, babe?
I think honestly, every woman wants that. They just don't know they want that.
They haven't
seen that.
They haven't experienced.
They haven't experienced a man like you and I. Like we. I'm not gonna lie. We rare.
We
rare.
Even. I'm like, yeah.
Go ahead. But even when they don't notice though, when they don't know when they have
they don't know when they have gold.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
When they're used to it, it's like, oh, I have gold, and then until you get something else in your hand, there's a rock, and you're like, oh, damn, I had gold.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't realize it until it's gone, and then when it's gone, it's like
too late.
It's too late because you miss your opportunity. You know what I mean? Or it wasn't meant to be.
Right, because it's out there. You know, I feel like anything you want, anything I want, we can get what we want. So, but to each his own.
To each his own, baby.
True.
You already know what this is. True Hurts Podcast. But yeah. That's how it is, man. That's how I feel. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
And
on that note,
shit. Please let us know if.
Hey, tell us how you feel.
How you feel.
You know, tell us if you feel like, yeah, they right. Tell me, nah, Harold, look, you need to. What about this, man? You know, because everybody's liable for correction. You know, like I said earlier, but
everybody gets love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody gets love.
Right.
Get it. I'm living my best life. Can't go back and forth with you.
All right, that's enough of that. Right. True Hurts Podcast. Yeah. We out on that note. Peace.